What happens when one of the world's most elegant royal families shares an intimate moment that millions have been waiting to see? The answer came in the form of breathtaking photographs that swept across social media and captured hearts from Amman to New York, from London to Tokyo. Princess Rajwa of Jordan, the stunning Saudi-born royal who married Crown Prince Hussein in a fairy tale wedding that dazzled the world, has just celebrated her very first Mother's Day as a mother, and the images she shared with little Princess Iman cradled lovingly in her arms have created a wave of admiration that continues to ripple across continents. Before we dive deep into this touching royal moment and everything it represents for one of the Middle East's most beloved royal families, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the world's most fascinating royal families. Drop a comment below telling us what you think about Princess Rajwa's journey into motherhood, and don't forget to share this video with anyone who loves heartwarming royal stories. Your engagement means everything to this channel, and it helps us bring you more of the content you absolutely love. The photographs that emerged from the Hashemite royal court were nothing short of magical. Princess Rajwa, dressed with the understated elegance that has become her signature style, held her daughter Princess Iman with a tenderness that transcended cultural boundaries and royal protocols. The images weren't just pictures of a mother and child. They were a window into a private world that royals rarely share, a glimpse of vulnerability and pure love that reminded the world that behind the tiaras and the titles, behind the formal ceremonies and state occasions, there exists something profoundly human and universally relatable. Princess Iman, born in August of the previous year, looked absolutely precious in her mother's arms. The baby princess, who carries a name deeply significant to the Islamic faith meaning belief and faith, represents not just the continuation of the Hashemite dynasty but also the bridge between tradition and modernity that her parents so beautifully embody. The photographs captured those fleeting early months of motherhood, the period when every parent regardless of their status discovers the overwhelming nature of unconditional love and the profound responsibility of nurturing a new life. What makes these images particularly resonant is the context in which they arrive. Princess Rajwa, who became Crown Princess of Jordan following her marriage to Crown Prince Hussein in June of the previous year, has navigated her transition into royal life with remarkable grace and authenticity. Born in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, to a prominent family with deep roots in both Saudi Arabia and Jordan, Rajwa Al Saif brought her own unique perspective to the Jordanian royal family. Her educational background, having studied architecture at Syracuse University in New York, speaks to a woman of substance and intellectual curiosity, someone who is never going to be content with merely wearing beautiful gowns and attending ceremonial functions. The Mother's Day celebration and the subsequent sharing of these intimate photographs represent something significant in the evolution of modern royalty. Gone are the days when royal families maintained an impenetrable wall between their public duties and private lives. Today's royals, particularly the younger generation, understand that meaningful connection with their people requires a degree of openness and authenticity that previous generations might have found uncomfortable or inappropriate. Princess Rajwa and Crown Prince Hussein have embraced this new paradigm while still maintaining the dignity and respect that their positions demand. The Jordanian royal family has long been admired for their approach to balancing tradition with progressive values. Queen Rania, Princess Rajwa's mother-in-law, pioneered this approach decades ago, using her platform to advocate for education, women's empowerment, and cross-cultural understanding while never abandoning the cultural and religious values that define Jordan's identity. Now Princess Rajwa appears poised to continue this legacy in her own way, bringing her own experiences and perspectives to her role as a future queen. The photographs also sparked conversations about the changing nature of motherhood in royal circles. Historically, royal mothers were often distant figures, their children raised primarily by nannies and governesses while they attended to their duties. The images of Princess Rajwa holding Princess Iman so naturally, with such obvious affection and comfort, suggest a more hands-on approach to royal parenting. This aligns with broader societal shifts where even working mothers in demanding careers are seeking ways to be more present and engaged in their children's early years. Social media exploded with positive reactions to the photographs. Thousands of comments poured in from people around the world, many sharing their own Mother's Day experiences and connecting with the universal emotions captured in the images. The response transcended geographical and cultural boundaries, with people from diverse backgrounds finding common ground in celebrating the beauty of motherhood and the obvious love between Princess Rajwa and her daughter. The timing of these photographs is also significant. Mother's Day, celebrated at different times around the world, represents a moment when society collectively honors the sacrifices, dedication, and unconditional love that mothers provide. For Princess Rajwa to mark her first Mother's Day with such personal photographs was a deliberate choice, one that signals her intention to use her platform not just for ceremonial duties but to connect on a human level with the people of Jordan and beyond. Princess Iman's arrival into the world was itself a moment of national celebration in Jordan. As the first child of the Crown Prince and Crown Princess, she represents the future of the Hashemite dynasty, a lineage that traces its roots back to the Prophet Muhammad himself. Yet the way her parents have chosen to introduce her to the world speaks volumes about the kind of monarchy they envision for Jordan's future, one that honors its heritage while embracing the values and expectations of a new generation. The photographs have also reignited interest in Princess Rajwa's remarkable wedding, which took place in a lavish ceremony that combined traditional Jordanian customs with contemporary elements. The wedding drew royalty and dignitaries from around the world and was watched by millions globally. The love story between Crown Prince Hussein and Princess Rajwa had already captured public imagination, and these new images of their growing family only deepen the affection and interest that people feel toward them. What's particularly striking about these Mother's Day photographs is their simplicity and authenticity. There's no elaborate staging, no excessive formality that creates distance between subject and viewer. Instead, we see genuine moments of connection, a mother gazing at her child with unmistakable love, a baby secure in her mother's embrace. This authenticity is precisely what modern audiences crave from public figures, especially royals who have historically maintained such careful control over their public image. The response to these images also reflects a broader appetite for positive, uplifting content in an often turbulent world. In an era dominated by political divisions, economic uncertainties, and social tensions, images of maternal love and family joy provide a welcome respite and reminder of what truly matters in life. Princess Rajwa's photographs offered this gift to millions of people who needed to see something beautiful and hopeful. Looking forward, these photographs likely represent just the beginning of how Princess Rajwa will use her position to connect with people. As Princess Iman grows and as the Crown Princess settles further into her role, we can expect to see more of these meaningful glimpses into their lives, always balanced with the appropriate respect for privacy and security that royal life demands. The Jordanian people have clearly embraced Princess Rajwa as one of their own, and these Mother's Day photographs only strengthen that bond. They see in her not just a royal figure but a young mother experiencing the same joys and challenges that parents everywhere face. This relatability, combined with grace and dignity, is the formula for a modern royal who can truly make a difference. As we reflect on these touching images and what they represent, it's worth considering the broader implications for royal families worldwide. The success that Princess Rajwa has achieved in connecting with people through authentic moments like these Mother's Day photographs suggests a roadmap for how monarchy can remain relevant and beloved in the 21st century. It requires vulnerability balanced with dignity, openness tempered with appropriate boundaries, and above all, a genuine desire to use privilege and platform for positive connection and impact. The photographs of Princess Rajwa with Princess Iman will undoubtedly be treasured by the royal family for generations, preserved in official archives and private albums alike. But they've also become part of the collective memory of people around the world who witnessed these beautiful moments, who felt the universal emotions they evoked, and who were reminded that love, in its purest form, transcends all boundaries. So here's the question that lingers as we conclude this look at Princess Rajwa's first Mother's Day celebration. In a world that often seems divided by so many differences, could the simple, powerful image of a mother's love be exactly what we need to remember our shared humanity and common values?